Hey guys, welcome back. Kakanaka Nuts is alive again. We're starting to back up. I'm getting a little bit bored during, wouldn't call it quarantine, just, world's going on with COVID. Thought I'd make some videos again. As is, for Halifax Vikings are no more. Obviously, stuff gets mingled up when you make too many save files. But I thought, why not come back with my favorite team, the Ottawa Senators. Try and build this team back up to a contender, and we got the pieces for it. We just need to build. So looking at this team quickly, as it is so far: Kachuk, White, Brown, Ryan, Tierney, Duclair, Howerluck, Anisimov, Bodker, Batherson, Paul, and Balsers. Defense: Shabbat, Zaitsev, Borvietsky, Hainsey, Riley, and Kristen Yaros. Goaltenders are Anderson and Nielsen. Our scratch players: Pekka, Sabrin, and Schlopik. I may want to send Sabrin down and get a defenseman up here, actually. Yeah, why don't we do that quickly? And I know the defenseman to call up. So Sabrin goes down. Be completely honest, why we have him up here in Ottawa, I had no clue. Couldn't tell you why. So Wallinen will come up here because he is NHL caliber. Put him on there instead of Yaros. As it goes for the minors, I added 2 players, as in the likes of prospects. I added Jacob Bernard Docker for Ottawa. I made him a 74 overall, my top forward potential. Take a look at his stats right there. Nothing too. I think he'll make the NHL in a year or two. But in here we have no clue, obviously. And on forwards, I added also Shane Pinto, top 6, 72 overall. Take a look at those stats. I just threw some stats together, just try to get it all done quickly, guys. He's another one that I think will crack the NHL in a couple of years. So my goal for this video, rosters or teams are kind of set. We're just going to simulate most of the season. As it's for players who do not, or contracts that need signings, the one I want to sign is Connor Brown, but he says no. 4.15, we'll see what happens. Maybe I can move him, but I like Connor Brown. I think he's having a great year in Ottawa, especially. Chris Tierney is one I'd like to move on from. I just think we have so many centers. Another one being Anisimov we can move on from. Just so many centers in this. And then, we have young guys, i.e. Colin White. I try to think of more: Logan Brown, Drake Batherson, you name it. We got a lot of centers in this organization. All right, so why don't we just start simulating, and I can go on about what's going to go on here with this channel moving forward. So as is, my last video was maybe two months ago. Just stopped altogether. Didn't have time for it. Works a lot. Yeah, I made a signing for the AHL coaches. He's the first coach, no player gelled well with him. Back to my story. So yeah, just working a lot, and now especially with coronavirus going around the world, I still have to go into work, which I don't have a problem with. Don't mind going into work. I have a lot of things to do now, especially being at work and being one of the frontline workers for helping with COVID. Once again, no problem. Borvietsky, he's one player, speaking of now that I think of, we could move on from, but he's going to be a Sen for life, according to Dorian. Joey Decord's back. He's a goaltender that I'm hoping could grow. Gustafson. We have a lot of good goaltenders in the system. Borvietsky, again, they want to give us a second. I don't think so. Decord, Hogberg, and Gustafson, I think, are great goaltenders that we have in the system. I think, though, we can get a little bit more better in that department. My other plans for this channel, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, go check it out in the description right now. I just post when I upload a new video. I'm thinking about doing other games. MLB is one of them. I got MLB 20. I really enjoy it. Borvietsky, no. Other ones I can do, I play a lot of sport games. I've got NBA 2K20. I've got Madden 20. I can even do Call of Duty Warzone if you guys want to see some of that. I played one game. Didn't do that well. solid though, very solid. Moving on, just trying to watch this and try and talk at the same time. For the Sens for year one especially, now that I'm just thinking off the top of my head. So as you know, Ottawa right now sits second last, San Jose sits third last, and technically the Islanders are not in a playoff spot. So right now in the real world, we have 3 lottery picks. I'm hoping San Jose is one of those teams that falls. The Islanders, I could say right there, second last in their division. So I'm hoping that we can pick up the lottery picks in this. San Jose is a wild card. As I'm looking now, they're in first. What do you expect though? In real life though, it was a bit different. Obviously, we all know they struggled, and we sit with second and third in real life. So that would give us Quinton Byfield, I find, and then just trying to think of else who I could think of for the prospects. I think maybe the other one we could use would be Strudels. I don't probably not even pronounce his name right. The center, the German center. The other one I'm thinking of also would be better, or not better, but I think would be great. Would be Marco Rossi from the 67s. Staying in Ottawa, be nice. I hate doing this. Who else hates this? Throw a like if you hate doing this. Oh, Hainsey doesn't like it. Okay, Borowiecki. Oh, this is power play. Oh shit, my bad. Batherson. I love Batherson, -1. I think he's going to be one hell of a player one day here in the NHL. Coach needs a veteran presence. No, I don't think. Try and persuade him. A little risky. That's great. Disagree. I don't think we need any veterans on this team. Like I said, I think this whole video, I'm just going to do the first full year best lines for now. And just go with that. Like I said, we do have San Jose's first, and they're in second place by the looks of it, so we could try and move that pick at the deadline. Get another prospect in here, maybe a defensive prospect. Who knows? If not, use it at the draft, trade up, trade down, get a player. Who knows? We're sitting last. I'm liking it. That means we have a great chance for first, but you know what happens when we finish last in the EA? You get not first overall. So hoping to get Lafreniere. I'm hoping in real life to get Lafreniere actually for Ottawa. I think he'd be a player that would easily put us over the top. You look in the guys of already on the team: Shabbat, Kachuk, White, Batherson, Brandstrom coming up soon. I think the team really is going to. Oh, Nielsen got sent down. That's awkward. Concerned about our lack of scoring. Persuade 50-50. Disagree. He fits well with a lot of our players. I found Thomas Chabot was a full bar, and that's what I want to see. Obviously, Thomas Chabot signed 8-year deal with Ottawa at $8 million, so it's a steal for us, I think. And he grows insane, I find, in this game, or when at least I do it. Borowiecki still don't want to do that. Good try though. And now that I'm just thinking outside my head, what the San Jose pick could do is that could be trade bait regardless, only because you use that pick, we could get someone in the draft. Don't know where it's going to be though. It could be right away, it could be after the fact. I'm just hitting best lines for each right now, guys. I just want to simulate this season and get over with. I'm pretty sure Connor Brown's not going to sign to the Islanders. DiPietro in a second to Vancouver, Brassard, and Boychuk. So Islanders blowing the team up, which is perfect for us. While Landon's back, so best lines. 14th, 15th, 13th, and 8th. That's a great record. Just letting this simulating happen. Connor Brown's probably not going to stay, which sucks. I think he fits well here in Ottawa. Jordan Everly to Colorado. Got a fourth to the Islanders. They're getting a first. So at least they get a first back in there, but they're blowing their team up, which is good to see. We sit at 40. I don't know if they're going to show the Islanders. They're sitting at 67. Okay. To Colorado, Koivu in a third. To Minnesota, a second, Bocage in a fourth. So Colorado's stocking up for a playoff run. Belleville's got multiple players. I'll take a quick look at the deadline. If what's his face, Connor Brown, we can move him for any pieces. If not, then I'll just keep him. Try and persuade him to sign here. Nope. Okay, cool. Pro scouting, Borowiecki. Teams just want Borowiecki like crazy. Do a quick look. Thomas Chabot leading the way. Future captain, I think, possibly here in Ottawa. If not, Brady Tkachuk, obviously. Right wingers, Connor Brown. We can get a second, third, second. There'll be seconds in next year, but the second here is the Rangers. How is Carolina doing? They don't have a first, though. They don't have a first, guys, so we're going to back out of that trade. The other one I can see trying and getting another first, but I highly doubt it, would be Nashville. I'm going to rig the system here. 30 and 27. We could try and see if a first. If not, then I'm not going to bother. I can't speak. Yeah, that's not going to go through whatsoever. Okay, cool. Connor Brown's staying with us for now. Not a problem with me to keep Connor Brown. I wish there was a button to sim season, just like in MLB. So let's go to what is technically supposed to be the season, but not, because, you know, it's canceled right now. I'm loving it. Tell me in the comments, guys, how you're enjoying no hockey and no sports. I'm really getting bored. I can't lie. So you're looking there, the 11th, the last day of hockey there was. So if you take a look at Ottawa's season, what was supposed to happen is we were supposed to play our last game on Saturday against Pittsburgh, and that'd be it, and the playoffs would start next week technically. But I personally think they're not going to go start till the summer, or they're just not going to play at all. I just hope that they do the draft lottery and Ottawa wins first. That's all I care about. Islanders are not in the playoffs, which is good. We're just dead last, so we're fine. No players talked about wanting to leave, which is good. I've done this once in Duclair. Great season. Wanted to leave. Signed him. Gelled. We ended up winning a couple seasons later, and he changed his tone a little bit. So I'm looking here. Terrible season, but what is expected? So 24, 46, and 11. More like 24, 47, and 11. Good for, I think, last place in the league. 59 points. Islanders at 82. Kings, yeah, so we're the worst team statistically. Let's see. Let's see what the draft brings us. Colin White's back. Just looking at the time here, we're at the 13-minute mark. I think we will just do the draft lottery, and then the draft will be its own video. Draft will be its own video, and we'll also have the free agency and maybe the start of year number 2. Anders Nilsson playing in the minors. Whatever, I know Belleville's got a good team, so probably with Nilsson in net, they're competing for the Calder, which is good to see. Just wait for the sim to go. I hope we get first. That's all I really care about. So Boston wins the Cup and Bridgeport wins the Calder. Salary cap, and as it comes for the lottery, I'm not looking. First, what'd I tell you? We dropped to 4th. We're in 8th. What'd I tell you guys? EA Voodoo. Who was even at 4th? So no Lafreniere. Colin. Julius Gunderson. No clue who he is. Pomeroff. Holtz. Raymond. Perfetti. Really hate to do it. I think I want to put two pieces together and send it that way, but this Gunderson, I'll quickly take no scouts, of course. He's playing good. I'm just trying to think, what's the league? NLA. Can I get a scout there quickly before draft time, or no? Retired players. Osa Gabrick was one of them, the usuals. Any Ottawa guys? Quickly checking, no Ottawa guys, which is good. Draft class, I want to interview Gunderson quickly. See what he's about. Playing style. I want to see if he's NHL ready. How ready do you think he's ready? Make an impact right away. Okay. Strengths. Any strengths? Has to be my shot, and his weakness would be his physicality. So I'm guessing he's a sniper, which actually would be great. Because technically, I said what? Oh, I said what? We're going 8th, I think. 8th or 10th. You still got Marco Rossi right there. Alright, we're going to try and go for Gunderson. We'll take a look at the awards. I'm going to do the draft now. Get it over with. Awards. So it was Minnesota and Boston. Draisaitl wins the Art Ross. Art Memorial goes to Crosby, Carlson, Kane, Hughes, Marchand, Gibson, Crawford, Dillon, Thornton, Bergeron, Crosby, and Jack Eichel. Alright, let's see how this draft goes, because I would like to see how this Gunderson guy is going to turn out. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, draft interviews are still going on. Events next day. So, who is first? Winnipeg? So, Winnipeg's going to get Lafreniere. They'll select him. New Jersey's going to go with Holland, that two-way forward from the States. And they took Gunderson right there. So there goes our plan with Gunderson. Who's left? Defenseman, I have enough of those. Vasilev, Pomerev, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Alexander Holtz, the next one. He's NHL ready. But then I look at a guy like Lucas Raymond. He's a sniper. 4 goals, 12 assists. He's NHL ready. Patrick Kane fits the scheme 100%. We're going to take Lucas Raymond, guys. Take him again, just like we did in Halifax. Let's hope we get one of those big centers in Perfetti. Looking good so far. Perfetti, they're going to take Byfield, I think. I want Byfield. We're going to move up a pick. We'll move up and take Byfield. I don't trust. So, I'm thinking rookie skaters or help them out and give them Connor Brown now. Much as I hate it, moving on from Connor Brown. There you go. So we will take Byfield with this one, just to be safe. Quentin Byfield, welcome to Ottawa. So in the first 2 rounds, we get a sniper and we get a power forward. I think Byfield will be coming to Ottawa in real life. So I think that's going to fit the bill perfectly now. And going down here, no defenseman, Jeremy Poirier will fit perfectly here. He's a right-handed shot, I think. No, he's a left. Damn. Why do I always think he's a right? Pick 32 is going to help us as well. The goaltender's gone. So I'm looking at another right-handed shot. We don't need left-handed shots. So we're going to take Connor McLennan next. He fits the scheme, or scouts like him. 39th pick, we have a lot. So a goaltender actually getting Semyon Varlamov in a 3rd for that pick. I'll say no because I don't want Semyon Varlamov on the team. Looking at guys, just take the next guy, Jan Kikart, Grinder, and the 46th pick. Ottawa's got a lot of picks. Defenseman, shooting left. I have too many left-handed shot defensemen. Zion Nybeck next. Another 2nd round pick. Who's getting annoyed yet? Goaltender Tucker Tynan. I know he had him turn out well. 63, so we're going down to the 3rd round. Gretz is in that. Right, there you go. Rhett Reinhardt. We'll take him. Right-handed defenseman. 69th pick. Nice. Sorry, I'm a child. I'll take this Swiss guy. I had to think of what that flag was. Knack. And now we're going to set sail with the 4th round picks. I always don't scale, but let's check if there's a gem sitting somewhere. There's a gem. 171st. I'm taking him now. I don't even know where I'm at. I think I'm in the 90s though. Yeah, 90s. So take him now. Whatever. It's okay. Sir, another center. Actually, no. We'll take the left winger. I got too many centers in the system. 6th round. Getting another goaltender, Jad Bernard. 5 years old, but another goaltender to add to my list. I'll have enough. Still drafting. This is how it's going to be in draft day when Ottawa makes their draft selections. Enough picks. And that's it for us, finally. So you take a look there. 2 rows it takes. We'll sign. We will sign, what's his name? Oh, Tristan Lamb went down. We'll get a new head coach that fits the bill here in Ottawa, I think. Because I just found with him very not unreliable, but I think we could get better with a better coach. I usually have that with rebuilding teams. First year, take the coach they give me, find a better coach the year 2, and they'll teach their players better. Okay, that's nice. Go to contracts. Duclair does not want to sign. What does he want? And because I have enough money, I'll give him a bit more, which I don't mind doing. I like Duclair. I think he'll fit well. Tierney I'm going to leave as an RFA, see if anybody wants to take him. Hainsey's fine. Howerluck was actually not that bad. We'll stay. Bodker doesn't want to stay. That's fine. Borowiecki doesn't want to stay. Oh no, not the longtime senator. Callahan can go. He's not even in the NHL anymore. Becca can stay. Some depth. Schlappick can stay. Sabrin can go. Nick Paul does not want to stay. Interesting. Klimchuk. A lot of this is now just the minors for the guys. I think a lot of these guys have potential, but we can't keep everybody. Balsers, I hope he grows into a good player in real life. I think he'll be a steal in that Erik Karlsson trade. And a lot of these guys are fine after this. I just need... Just trying to think. Where is he? Lucas Raymond, he'll play first year here. And then Byfield, I know he never is ready year 1, so we'll leave him. But I'll sign this Benson guy, the 4th rounder. He's not an elite status, so if we add him, he's another left-handed shot. You know how I feel. Craig Anderson wants to stay 1 more year. Is it worth it? It will be worth it because it's Anderson. Joey DeCord wants to sign that. Just trying to think more. Kevin Mandelos can go to free agency. Hogberg can go shortly. Gustafson might go soon. And that's kind of how she'll go for the... Okay, cool. That's nice. You accepted it. Thanks. That's cool. You accepted. Cool. You accepted. Thanks. Anderson does not want to stay. Duclair does. Pekka does not want to stay. Suarez don't want to stay. Anderson. Great times, but sad to see you move on, buddy. And then we'll sign the head coach once it lets me. Chris Tierney's not signed, I know. Coach is not renewed, I know. I'm going to sign a new coach. Must have got 24 minutes for this first episode. Great. Goaltender. I've never seen that for a head coach. Goaltender is their specialist. But I mean, okay, he's a 47. Well, I don't have any players actually. Ty Banks, no. Caden Swanson, no. Actually, he's not that bad. Philippe Rouleau is not bad. 42, 35, and 5 is a record. 47 though. The generalist, if anything, makes more sense. General, all around. Shabbat's not high though. That's what I'm looking for, is a Shabbat high, and none of them seem to be Shabbat high. Oh, there we go. Tristan Lamb, of course. Like if I'm looking at him, his coaching is actually not that bad. I'm gonna keep Tristan Lamb, bring him back. I'm going to regret it, but we're going to bring him back. As it comes for free agency, we got $32 million in spendings. We can do a lot with what we got. I'm going to leave it there, actually, at the end of this video. So we need a goaltender, and really, ones I could see us going for is a Jakob Markstrom or an Allmark kind of guy. I'd love to get a Holtby, but let's be realistic, we're still a bit rebuilding on this team. So, got to be smart about that. When it comes to players, we need to fill up some of our D. We could go big and try and get Alex Pietrangelo right away. Doesn't fit any of it. Defensive too, so he does fit it. At $10 million though, does not look nice. He does not bring it down whatsoever. Taylor Hall, bring him to Ottawa. He fits the second line. So a lot of guys we could do. Shattenkirk as well. Defensive pairing one. Is that a guy we put with Thomas Chabot going forward? Who knows? So we got a lot of guys here. I'll just go down a couple more lists. I'll let you guys see. But we'll end it there. Chris Tierney is ours. Okay, never mind. He's a UFA apparently. That's fine with me. But that's it for us guys here in Ottawa. We'll sit with that as it is. So you guys let me know what we should go after for agency. Let me know what we should make any moves. And that's kind of it for me, guys. I'm happy to be back. So why don't you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in episode number 2.